Question: can plugging into joy change your life for the better? What is joy? How can you access it regularly? I'll answer those questions and more in just a bit. It's a discovery worth waiting for. Hi, I'm Abby Hanneman, author of The Ripple Effect of Joy. It's a quick and easy read that details how joy can help not only you, but the people in your environment, and ultimately your community and the planet. I know that's a big statement, but it's one I believe. It's one I've lived. I personally feel that we're all sparks of the divine, or God, or consciousness, whatever term is meaningful to you. It's all the same, really. And we can either be lit up, sparking others, or we can be dark and negatively impacting those around us. Plugging into joy changed my life for the better, forever. And here's what I'm hoping. It might work for you too. Joy is a great antidote to depression and even anxiety. The more you plug in to the things that light you up and make you feel joyful, the more you'll fall in love with your life. I'm sure you know, well, I hope you know, someone whose love and lust for life, whose joyful demeanor is uplifting, contagious even. And you probably know someone who is depressed, who is angry. And it can be really hard to be around them. It's hard to feel, to witness what they're going through. So in my first series of videos, we'll talk about the power of joy, what it is, how it works, and how you can use it to transform your life and the lives of those around you. Each video will explore concepts from my book, starting with the energy of joy, which is the theme of chapter 1. And perhaps not surprisingly, I've linked my book below. So what is the energy of joy? Well, we can answer that in two ways. One, it's what you feel when you're having fun, when you feel uplifted, like how you feel when you're having a great time, maybe laughing with friends, maybe playing with your child. In my case, riding waves. For others, it could be skiing or snowboarding down a fresh, snowy trail, or even something quiet like gardening or crafting, reading a great book, which also is one of my favorites, or just sanding something in your workshop. And two, it's also the energy or frequency of joy. Joy is a high vibration. When you're feeling joyful and expansive, these energies have a positive effect on your health. Your heart rate variability improves, and you don't even need to know exactly what that is. But trust me when I tell you, it's a key marker of health and resilience. Stress hormones decrease, and your brain's capacity for problem solving and creativity increase. Contrast that with feeling anger, fear, or shame, which literally vibrate at a lower frequency. These emotions drain us. They increase our stress and weaken our immune system. And we can test this. Just think back to a time when you were either angry or even scared. Do you remember how you felt? Chances are you felt really constricted and tight in your body, unable to think clearly. Now, and this should feel a lot better, think of a time when you felt true joy. Maybe a first kiss, or a special evening with someone, or just a great time with your friends or child. Chances are you felt expansive in your body. You felt able to do and conquer anything. I ride waves. I've been a bodyboarder and a body surfer on and off for decades. The ocean is my therapy, my therapist, what I call my supercharger. I feel insanely uplifted after every session. It can be foggy and cold. It can be sunny and a day that checks all the boxes, dolphins, great waves, blazing sun. But no matter the conditions, it always makes me feel better. And part of that, I realize, is the exhilaration I feel in the surf. It's hard for me to separate the two because for me, they do go hand in hand. And at almost 65 years old, it's as uplifting now as when I began in my 20s. I feel like a little kid when I'm out there. Every problem, every challenge melts away, and I am present. I am in the moment in one of the most beautiful places doing something that I love, something that lights me up. So here's today's major takeaway, the one thing I want you to remember, jot it down somewhere. Joy transforms. Dance, paint, craft, go for a run, garden, cook. Do whatever it is that lights you up. You will feel better for having done so. And try to do this daily. The days add up. And if you're doing something joyful every single day, you'll look back in the not too distant future and feel really good about your life. And maybe, like me, plugging into joy will transform your life in ways you cannot even imagine right now. So if this idea of plugging into joy to transform resonates with you, hit the like buttons and subscribe. Join me on this journey into the power of joy. And don't forget to comment below. I'd love to hear from you. What's one moment of joy that stood out for you today or this week? How has tapping into joy transformed you? What lights you up? What makes your soul sing? And here's a bonus for your taste buds. You know, taste buds love to be lit up. Have you tried golden milk? It's a turmeric-based drink, usually using almond milk or cashew milk. Super healthy. It reduces inflammation, it boosts immunity, it improves digestion, among other things. So the next time you make it, add some cacao for a chocolate version. I love healthy but seemingly indulgent recipes. If you're not familiar with golden milk, see below for the recipe. Make it straight or try my chocolate version. As I mentioned in my first video, I'll always include some favorites, like favorite recipes, exercises, music, etc. And maybe even some life hacks. Just comment below and tell me what you want to know more about. If I know, I will absolutely share it. And just a quick acknowledgement, I mispronounced Sanatam Kaur's name in my first video. My apologies. If you're not familiar with her music, check her out. She radiates peace and is one of my favorite artists. There's just so much music that I'd love to share with you. And as soon as I figure out how to do it without infringing on copyright laws, I will. On another note, there will be content in the videos that's not in the book, and vice versa. Content in the book that you won't find in the videos. Check it out. Yep, I linked it below. Here's a prompt from chapter 1 I'll share with you now. What does joy feel like to you? Take a moment to reflect on a time when you felt genuinely joyful. What were you doing? How did it feel in your body? Jot down your memories and let them remind you of what joy feels like. And remember, do what lights you up. Joy follows. Until next time, wishing you waves of joy.